Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer has tried numerous high-end gaming mice recently, but found this particular one to be in a class of its own. Our client can't say enough good things about it, noting its incredibly low weight and how well it glides across a mouse bed. A standout feature is the grips on the side. After getting used to them, other mice without this feature feel downright slippery. The main button clicks are tuned perfectly, providing a solid, responsive feel without any accidental double clicks, even during rapid use. Our reviewer was especially impressed with the scroll wheel, which they use frequently for in-game actions. The button press has the perfect amount of tension, and the wheel itself scrolls smoothly with a great low-profile texture for a secure grip. The only minor point of criticism from this client is that the side buttons could protrude a bit more for a more distinct tactile feel, though they are still perfectly functional and don't cause any misclicks. Internally, the device is packed with top-tier electronics, including a spot-on sensor and advanced optical switches that eliminate any debounce delay. One of the best aspects for this user was the ability to operate the mouse without installing any proprietary software. Our reviewer despises bloatware and appreciated that this mouse is essentially plug-and-play, with a simple DPI adjustment button on the bottom. Even the stock cable is excellent, highly flexible and close in quality to a premium aftermarket cord. While already great out of the box, our client did make a few personal modifications to the feet for an even slicker glide. Overall, this mouse, clearly designed with input from pro players, completely won over a user who isn't normally a fan of the manufacturer, demonstrating a fantastic blend of looks, performance, and functionality.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer, like many others, remembers when competitive gaming started gaining serious traction. There was something truly special about the first wave of gaming peripherals, and for our reviewer, this company was a big part of that. Back then, it felt like they were making products specifically for the few gamers who were really passionate about it. However, in the years since, other brands have stepped up, and this client admits to having favored other manufacturers for their gaming mice. However, the reviewer feels that this mouse puts the original company back in the running as one of the top contenders. Forget the marketing hype and consider its performance in hand. The shape and weight work incredibly well together. While the reviewer didn't love some other popular mice, they appreciate the contact this one makes with the base of the palm, which allows for a comfortable claw grip. Furthermore, the mouse wheel is exceptional, easily the best the reviewer has ever used. It's incredibly quiet, almost silent, with subtle but firm clicks and a light feel that matches the overall design. The clicks themselves are a bit different. They aren't as loud and tactile as some other gaming mice. They feel somewhat softer, and the reviewer acknowledges that they might take some getting used to. There are some concerns regarding long-term durability with the softer clicks, but our reviewer hopes they will adapt their muscle memory, eventually finding the lighter touch to be ideal. Indeed, the softer touch seems to allow for faster clicks and a more nimble feel, reducing strain and potentially increasing performance. Finally, the side buttons on the opposite side are practically impossible to accidentally press. If extra binds are your thing, it's a welcome feature.
Awesome! Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer was definitely curious when ordering this mouse, as they enjoy exploring different options and already own a collection of popular models from other brands. Previously, this client preferred using the Death Adder. Upon arrival, our reviewer was surprised by how small this mouse is, quite thin and short. Luckily, the smaller size doesn't bother them as they have smaller hands. While it's designed to be ambidextrous, it feels surprisingly comfortable regardless of which hand you use. The reviewer found the click feel of the left and right buttons very satisfying, resembling the Death Adder but with a slightly heavier touch. The side buttons are nearly flush with the body but maintain that distinct Razer click. The cable is exceptionally well made and feels almost like a high-quality, slightly stretchy shoelace. It's easily the best stock cable they've encountered. While it's a bit on the pricey side, it feels well built and durable. If you are happy with your current mouse, our reviewer would suggest waiting for a sale before picking one up. However, it's absolutely worth considering if you're looking for a new mouse. The client personally doesn't feel that the lightweight design makes a significant difference, dismissing it as a marketing trend. Unless you have very weak wrists or wrist issues, the small weight difference probably won't matter much. They would actually recommend it for someone dealing with wrist strain, as its low profile might minimize discomfort. In summary, this reviewer is pleased with this mouse. It's a bit different and fits well in the palm. It might be too small for a palm grip if you have large hands, but it would be great for fingertip or claw grips anyway.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.